Well, they're not sitting there saying to each other, hey, how you doing? There's a lot of words being spoke between these offensive and defensive players, and it's not a lot of confidence, that's for sure. But listen, the offense, at times like this, when you're playing really well, it's your job to go out there and score more points so you can pick up for a defense that's really struggling.
Powers his way across. Touchdown. And at the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
Keeps his legs moving, and they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see.
Intercepted. We've seen plenty of big plays offensively in this first half, but just before we get to the intermission, a big play from a defensive standpoint.
Yeah.
Rams, Lions on EA Sports as we come to Falcons, Lions coming up on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team?
Well,
no, we won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think it is no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
We're underway here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Falcons take it from the 23. Devin Hester has the catch. Hester's tackled down after a gain of 5. For this offense, one of the most consistent threats they've had since being a first-round pick in 2005 out of UAB is Roddy White.
Yeah, he's an all-around player, Roddy White. He has shown how tough he is in his career in the NFL, and boy, you are not second fiddle to anybody when Roddy White is one of your wide receivers.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Falcons come out in a bunch set. And now Ryan's going to take off. Jacob Tammy has the catch. Matt Ryan having an opportunity that time to show off his arm strength.
And why can he show that arm strength off? Because he has wide receivers that can absolutely fly and get deep. And a beautiful throw that time by Matt Ryan.
Coming to the line at the 37.
First down following the long play.
Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Down the field.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side. Second down after the incompletion.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. White's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
It's intercepted. And a touchback.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Matthew Stafford will be under center. Bell's got it on the handoff.
A tackle behind the line.
Hey, tag 32, tag 32. Tag 11. 4 down. Set, blue 60.
Second down and 11.
Staff Beasley has the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
On the way, third down.
The Lions get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
The Lions call on the punting team. Hester's going to try and return this punt. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. That return's good for about 10. Great starting field position for the offense.
The Falcons offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lived.
Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lions offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the player.
He's in the clear. The 20 breaks out of that one. Still not. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Falcons in kick return formation.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
First down here.
The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
And it's knocked down.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Matt Ryan under center.
Freeman's going to secure the football on the toss.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at third and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
3rd and 11. And intercepted.
He's brought down late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change.
Falcons, Lions, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays and not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running this.
The Falcons take it from the 23. Ryan's unable to connect that time. Taking a look at this offense, at 6'4", one of the biggest threats in the game on the outside is Julio Jones.
Yeah, it's just one of those wide receivers, Jim, that can do everything. He can move all over the field. He can catch the tough passes. He can get open. He can run you over. He can run by you. That's why he makes a lot of money.
Second down and 10.
And hold on here as it goes incomplete.
He gives the linebacking core quite a presence. Stephen Tulloch.
Well, with him back on the field, it helps the linebacking core, and it also helps his defense. Again, you know, just another guy that knows how to get to the football and make tackles.
Third down on the way.
Coleman's lined up in a single back formation. Ryan's going to take off with it. Out to White. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Tate's tackled down after a gain of 7 and a run back of about 7.
Tag 55. Set.
First down at the 35. Here's the quick toss. Bell is tackled down.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Set. 180. Tight end right. 4 down. 4 down. Mike 55. Mike 55. Here we go.
The Lions will take the snap from the 40. Tosses the football. Seahawks, Lions, coming up here on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
This game is underway. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. First down at the 16. Lynch looking out wide. Second down. Just a quick drop back. And it's batted down. He's one of the leaders of this defense, DeAndre Levy.
Well, if you close your eyes and you're watching this defense and you hear somebody makes a tackle, it's probably going to be Levy because he is everywhere. Man, he is sudden as a linebacker, and he makes a lot of tremendous plays.
14, run it. Start, 380. Mike 55, Mike 55. Mike 55.
Wilson's taking off. The Seahawks turned the ball over on downs.
I just don't understand why you go for it. Backed up near your own end zone, and you go for it on fourth down. Well, you're just putting points on the board for the other team.
Stafford's setting up now in the pistol.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
The Lions will take the snap from the 25. Ball is out. Detroit in the end zone. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on fourth down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
And what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know.
Still on his feet. No one's going to get him now. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Bell lined up as the single back.
Four down. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
First down at the 19. Bell up the middle. Not able to get away from Chancellor. He has turned into one of the most reliable running backs in the league.
a homegrown talent, Joyke Bell.
Yeah, you know, listen, when you're smart and you're tough, there's always a place for you to be a running back in this league.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. Stafford's back in shotgun formation. Ebron's got the catch and the first.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
The Lions will take the snap from the 35. Fuller's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. 1st down here. That long gain sets them up here on this play. It's caught by Fuller. Not able to get away from Chancellor in the red zone.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the...
Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. There's no doubt it. But you gotta like your situation and the feel that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Baldwin's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions lined up in the nickel.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Makes the catch. Set up now at the 46. 1st down here after the completion. They go screen with Lynch. Touchdown, Seattle. Lynch's 2nd touchdown of the game. They tie this game midway through the 1st. They were a little sluggish there at the start, but it looks like they have some fight in them after all, partner.
Jim, you're right. It was a slow start, but it doesn't matter. It's a long game. It's 60 minutes. It's not always going to be perfect, but that was a nice touchdown there.
Jones going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Seahawks team official. The latest news is that he does have a lower body injury, but guys, it's not anything that should prevent him from getting back on the field. Back to you.
It's caught by Lance Moore. That's his first reception today.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Irvin's all over that offense and brings him down.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough 1st down situation.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
He'll have a chance for a return.
And he is brought down at the 39. And a run back of about 13. The Seahawks offense returns, and so far, they've looked almost unstoppable.
They have been, but listen, there is no way this offense can continue at this pace. It's impossible in this league because there's good players on the other side. They'll make an adjustment, and they'll find a way to slow this offense down.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Lynch is tackled down at the 50.
95, 95, 95.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Ezekiel Ansah is in there and makes the play. Third down now. And an immediate handoff to the fullback.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. So the coach's challenge backfires. They'll lose the timeout, and they fail to overturn the call on the field.
You know what you do in situations like this? You fire the guy upstairs who told him, throw the flag, coach. Well, what do you got to say now? It was a terrible call, terrible decision, and you lose a timeout.
Touchdown, Seattle. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
Jones has got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Lions offense is back out there and ready to continue to roll as they've done so far in this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they have been rolling. And here's what I want to see. What is the defensive side? What's the defensive coordinator going to do to stop these offenses? He needs to change, go with a different plan of attack. If he does, I think it'll catch the offense off guard.
Ebrons tackled down at the 43. Coming to the line at the 43.
Stay 50, stay 50.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Gains 17. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Lions want to get their tight end involved early, and they have. Ebron's been a focal point for this offense here in the first half.
Anytime you have a tight end with talent, you want to get them involved in the passing game. You know why? Because it's a mismatch. They're going against linebackers, safeties, guys who are not as athletic as they are.
The Lions snap it up at the 26. Has it. Touchdown. Still early in the second quarter. They've tied it up with that touchdown.
Really good job, Jim, by the offense, finding a way to tie this score up. And now they can put the pressure on the defense to go out there and give them that football once again in good position.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Seahawks offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
First down at the 21.
The catch is made. The Seahawks are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Wilson's play has been spectacular.
Boy, spectacular. That's right. That is the word for it. He's throwing the football well. He does have good wide receivers. And how about the offensive line? Let's give them a lot of credit. They are doing a fantastic job. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. The Seahawks snap it at the 41. Levy's able to read that play and make the hit. Third and 12. Looking long. Snags it right out of the air with one hand. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. Early in the second quarter, and they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
Extra point is good.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Jones gonna test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Lions bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
Hey, 22. There we go. Nice play, baby.
Second down and 2. Johnson's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Lions are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Stafford's been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
Bennett with the sack. That leads us to second down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. To Ebron. Gains 17. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Unable to bring it in. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Lions official. Matthew Stafford's injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Bell is in the backfield. He'll throw it over the middle. The Lions turned the ball over on downs.
The Lions decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Seahawks come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 28-21. The Lions will come out in the dime. Throws the pass. Rams marked down after a gain of 9. Second and 2. Handoff out of the I formation. Gains 12. The Seahawks want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Lynch has been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
First down at the 36. Takes it from the eye. Stephen Tullett in on the play. Second down now.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. After a first quarter that saw nothing but offense, here's a defensive play.
Yeah, I like what they did that time on the defensive side. The coaches changed some things up, gave the players a chance to make a play, and they got it done.
Intercepted. The ball is fumbled. Well, Phil, we were wondering if one of the defenses would show up, and here they are with the pick.
Yeah, listen, we got us a quarterback over there on the other side, Jim. He likes to throw those interceptions, so you just got to hang in there, and you know, sooner or later, he's going to make a big mistake.
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. Gets about 9 on the play. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Second and short following the run. Takes it out of the eye. Quinn's in on the tackle.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Snapping the football from the 28. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down and 10. With 2 hands, he has it.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows. Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Makes the reception.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The Seahawks from the 22. Gets it out for the completion. They bring him to the turf. Phil, everything was clicking for the offense. I'm sure that's why they went for it on fourth down, but was that a good decision?
I agree. That's probably why they went for it on fourth, because they're playing so well, but I disagree with the decision. I would have punted the football. That could be a big turning point in this game, going forward on fourth and not getting the first down.
First down at the 18. Ebron's going to pull in the bullet pass. Going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Heading toward halftime, and the complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Seahawks on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
Heaving it down the field, and it's incomplete.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass, because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the...
It's intercepted! A late second quarter interception could certainly change the tenor of this game, Phil, as we head near halftime.
Oh, it really can. I'll tell you, the game, it's tied, all that. You're thinking the worst that's going to happen to us. We're going to go in at halftime tied, and now all of a sudden, if this offense can take advantage of this opportunity, that will change everything going inside.
The ball is jarred loose. Coming up, second down. Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation.
Come on, boys, here we go. Lady. Four down. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike.
Stafford's got it in the gun. And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion.
And it's swatted away.
The Lions really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play.
Check. Tight right.
The Lions from the 32. The Lions turned the ball over on downs. We're heading into the half of a game dominated by the offenses thus far until that stop right there, which is going to give the defense some confidence going into the locker room.
Absolutely. In this game, like anything in life, you need some positive feedback, and finally the defense got some there.
Launching it deep. Tough catch. A first half that featured offensive explosions galore and can officially be considered a shootout. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down the action. Jones running this one out. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Lions come out onto the field now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
Second down here. Bell's in the backfield. Single back set. Stafford's pass will be incomplete this time.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
180.
Third down and 7. Ebron's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down coming up. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They send the tight end in motion. Bell's handed the football. Still powering ahead.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, one set. Check right 54. Line 54.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Here's another handoff. And that gains a few. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Bell is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Bell with the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Lions rely on their passing game to lead them, and today it has. Stafford's been all but unstoppable.
He has been unstoppable here today. You want to win it? Well, Jim, we always hear it's a quarterback-driven league, and we are seeing that in today's game.
At the 31, here we go. Second and 9. Stafford gonna take off with it. Down the field.
He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Lions come out with a split backfield. The Lions snap it at the 36.
He's drilled as he throws.
The Lions don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The coach is going to go for it.
The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel.
And it's knocked down.
The Lions go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Seahawks offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but look, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
Gotta go.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Dropping back 3. Going for the home run. The ball is knocked out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
2nd and 10.
Lynch takes it out of the eye.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Handoff out of the eye.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 11.
They go screen with Lynch. Running room. Slides off the hit. Lynch is tackled down at the 17.
Well, we were at practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The 4th quarter is about to start. We've been treated to an impressive display of offense here today, partner.
Well, Jim, we've seen some great offensive play here this year, and it's been fun to watch, but today has been special. They are going up and down the field, just one exciting play after another.
Twins there to make the stop. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. 3rd and 6. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Early in the 4th quarter, that touchdown gives them the lead as they have established right now the upper hand, Phil. How big was it?
There's nothing like having the upper hand on the other football team, is it, Jim? And it makes you feel good. It puts your mind at ease. And you've heard me say it many times. A relaxed athlete is the best athlete.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds. That return is good for about 27.
The Lions found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
Time for the hurry-up offense. Bell is tackled down. Give him 3 on that one.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the 4th quarter when they're only down 1 score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
Stafford set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. 2nd down and 7. Matt Stafford to who else? Calvin Johnson.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
1st and 10. Bell's marked down after a gain of 9.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Just a yard away from pay dirt.
32.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
They'll go ground. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. Midway through the 4th quarter, and that touchdown has this game deadlocked.
Yeah, good job by the offense. Now, as I look at this, can the defense seize the opportunity here? All the momentum which is on their side, can they go out there and make a stop and give their offense a chance to win this game?
Baldwin's going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Seahawks take it from the 23. Lynch looking out wide. They're in the hurry-up mode.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Seahawks have it at the 24. Finds Graham. Gains 18. That's another reception, giving him 2.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. Quinn's in on the tackle. The Seahawks know they should be able to rely on the running game down the stretch in this tight game. Lynch has been dominant throughout.
You're right, Jim. This is an easy decision for the coach. You keep running the football. The offensive line has been dominating all day long. Keep giving that football to the running back.
Watch the safety blitz. Watch the safety blitz.
The Lions come out in a dime package. 2nd and 4. They hand it off to him again.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Pass is intercepted. The defense has done its job. Now can the offense do theirs, Phil? Coming off an interception in the 4th.
And I know they got some plays that they haven't used in this game yet. Bring them out right now. Make the play and win this game.
1st down at the 48. Sherman's the one who made the big stop. So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready.
Coming to the line at the 30. We are tied, and this game has less than a minute to go. Now 1st and 10. Handoff. And that'll gain just a few yards. After running it, it's 2nd down. Not going to use a timeout here as they rush back to the line. Bell's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. The Lions have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. The Lions will set up. The 20 is the 1st down line. Theo Riddick makes the catch. That's a pickup of 14.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on 3rd down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a 1st down.
Stafford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. 1st and 10. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Not able to get away from Chancellor. That's 2nd down coming up.
The Lions, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
And it's good. With almost no time left on the clock, they may have just locked up the win with that kick.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that for a kicker. The game winner at the end.
Nah, that's what they live for, Jim. Yeah, that's what you sit in bed at night and dream about. Kicking the game-winning field goal. Happened here today. What a great moment for him.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
coming up here on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
The Lions from the 22. What a catch. One-handed.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
The Lions will take the snap from the 35. Fuller's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it. The line of scrimmage is at the 40. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Lions have it at the 34. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up.
Ebron set now, split out wide to the left. Complete to Calvin Johnson. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Ellington lined up as the single back. The Cardinals snap it at the 26.
Ellington with the grab.
Ellington is tackled down. Gain on the play of about 7.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Cardinals have it at the 34. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Get ready. Wide 18. Wide 18.
First down at the 37.
He's hit as he throws it. When you talk about the Cardinals on offense, of course, Larry Fitzgerald is a player to watch.
I remember Larry Fitzgerald at the University of Pittsburgh. I said, wow, he's big and physical. And those qualities he has carried over to the NFL, and they have worked great. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best.
The Cardinals from the 37. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Maloti Natafil had a lot of Pro Bowl seasons in Baltimore, but then the Lions made a trade for him. What does he bring to this Detroit defense?
Well, let's see. He brings size, athletic ability, the ability to stop the run no matter where you go, and I think he was an awesome addition to this Lions defense.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Get ready. Second and goal from the 10. And it's batted down.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and goal from the 10. The defense gets the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick. And that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Palmer's on the move. And intercepted. Tackles made.
Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
Hey, I need one. Hey, 54.
Stafford lines up in the pistol.
Intercepted. Tackles made.
Buchanan's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Get ready. Blue 95. Mirror, mirror, mirror.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Michael Floyd holds it in. Touchdown, Arizona. And that's a nice recovery after falling behind early, tying the game here just midway through the first quarter.
You know, Jim, when you fall behind early in football games, it can be a little unsettling because you go, oh, no, here we go. We're always behind. But, hey, that touchdown, that's going to change their frame of mind and emotionally going to lift them up, should help their play.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Breaks the tackle. Poor kick coverage on the return. And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence. The Lions are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Hey, 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 hey. That's what I'm talking about.
The Lions snap it at the 41. The defender able to knock it away. Let's take a quick look at this defense. A second-round pick out of Miami in 2008, defensive end Calais Campbell.
Well, if you give that defense a quick look, I'll tell you, Calais Campbell will get your attention. He is such a big man and has a lot of talent. He is the cornerstone of any defense he's on.
The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down following the incompletion. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package. Toss play. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Bell's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
The Lions will go for it here on 4th down and short. Stafford's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
10, 10. 51's Mike. Mike 51.
Drop back. Shotgun formation. Has the reception all alone. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Cardinals defense not able to make the stop there. and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Bell with the grab. Breaks out of the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Chiefs, Lions on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
We got a crossover conference game about to kick off here. Any thoughts before kickoff, Phil?
Well, these two teams don't know each other very well. So when you don't know the other team real well, you know what happens? You get surprised. A lot of big plays. This will be fun to watch.
This game has officially begun. Davis is going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. First down at the 21. Alex Smith looking long, but it's incomplete.
He is one of the biggest game breakers in the NFL. Running back Jamal Charles.
And one of the most underpublicized, taken for granted, not talked about enough running backs in this league. Jamal Charles has just been an outstanding player in his career in the NFL.
And a player to watch on this starting defensive unit is Ezekiel Ansah.
Yeah, they need some athletes on the defensive side for the Detroit Lions, and they got to find ways to get to the quarterback more. Ansah can help them get that done.
Could have been intercepted.
The Chiefs put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Chiefs showing no fear at this stage of the game, and they're going to go for it. Looking to go deep. The Chiefs turned the ball over on downs.
The Chiefs had time going for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand
Giants, Lions, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you today from Detroit, Michigan for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book, Trust Your Eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
The Giants come out. 2 tight ends on the field. First down at the 17. Manning's on the move. Randall's a foot race to the end zone. The 10, nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
The Giants lined up now for the point after.
And the point after is good.
Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Stafford set in the pistol. The Lions snap it at the 31. To the outside, Bell. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
Second down and 2. Bell's taking the handoff for about 4. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down here after the run. Ebron's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver.
Tight right. 3 down. No, check 32.
The Lions take it from the 43. Launches it down the field, but they can't connect. Golden Tate is getting better by the year in this league.
Well, it's one good thing to have some attitude on the defensive side, but when you get attitude on the offensive side, that is a big plus, and that's Golden Tate. He is just one tough wide receiver.
Wants to go deep.
And it falls incomplete.
Landon Collins out of Alabama brings a savviness and skill to that secondary position.
Well, the New York Giants needed a safety in the worst way, and so what do? They trade up and get the best safety in the draft. He will start right away for the New York Giants.
A nice stop by the defense here in the early going, and now they'll have to kick the football away.
Yeah, good job by the defense. Now, you know, they did their job. Now it's time for this offense to pick it up, take some chances, and start moving this defense around and be more creative.
The Lions will risk it here, going for it on 4th here in the first quarter.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Stafford's going to take it from the gun.
Looking across the middle. The Lions turned the ball over on downs.
The Lions decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
First down at the 43. Jennings got it on the screen. The Giants now move the chains.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
First down at 10.
And Jennings is brought down. It's now second down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has his target.
Good yardage picked up on that call.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Feeds him again. And Jennings is brought down.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
So, 1st and goal to go. Another handoff right back to him. And Jennings is brought down.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none. Zebra.
2nd and goal from the 6. And Jennings going to get it again here.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
3rd and goal to go from the 2.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down. Needing 5 for the first.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Manning from the shotgun.
Larry Donnell has the catch. New York Giants, touchdown.
Early in the game, a lot of times that's when you want to try to go for it on 4th and goal, because if you don't make it, you feel like you have enough time to overcome it.
Driving extra point is good.
That's 6, baby. We got it all day up in here. We got it all day.
The Giants getting set to kick it away. And he'll start his return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Tag 50. 4 down. Set.
The Lions will take the snap from the 25. And it's complete to Golden Tate.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 11.
Ebron's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Four down. Set, 180. Tag 55. Set, 180. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
1st and 10. Slashing to the right side.
Dahl's there to make the tackle.
Second down here after that run play.
Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Over to Ebron. Ebron's tackled down at the 39.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
the second quarter is underway with this snap. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Tack 32, tack 32.
Bell's got it on the handoff. This is third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Flip to the outside. Bell is tackled down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Bell's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The Lions have it at the 29. Fuller's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Stafford's now completed 4 in a row.
Hey, tack 32. 59.
Second and goal from the 5. Toss to the outside. Picked up a couple that time. The Lions pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
Tack 55.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. Midway through the second quarter, and how about it, Phil? These guys just have a knack for hanging around.
Yeah, they just won't go away, will they? That score, what it did, it just changed everything about this game. Here we are midway in the second quarter. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and get a stop. And, boy, it's hard to believe it, but you could have the lead going into the halftime.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris elects to run it out.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Giants come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Makes the catch in open space.
The Giants snap it at the 36.
Manning going to try to scramble now. There is a flag out. There's a call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
It'll be third down.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Eli Manning able to find Hakeem Nicks.
And he's brought to the ground.
The percentages of picking up a first down in a third and long situation like this are very low in the NFL. But how about that play on the offensive side? Good job. Really good first down. That should give him a lift.
Manning's 7 for 7 with that completion.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. First and goal from the 7.
Dwayne Harris hauls it in.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Ball is out. The defense has the football.
This defense is loaded with so much talent. Even though they get the football driven down the field against them, the offense has it inside their own 20, but they keep hustling. They cause the fumble. They're alert, and they get the recovery. Great job on the defensive side.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
And now here's the toss. And gains about 1.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
That's a gain of 8. That's his first reception today.
The Lions understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
They're going to run it on the toss. Bell's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
The Lions get a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Bell is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Looking at every option.
Johnson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Lions are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down on the way. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Stafford from the gun. And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Ebron split out wide on the left. The Lions take it from the 38. Matthew Stafford looked intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being full, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down now in a dangerous spot here.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Barrels ahead. Jennings met at the 23. The Giants
Signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. First down, offense readying for the snap. Corners are backing off here. This will be the last play before halftime.
They go screen with Jennings.
Muscles through the defender. Aloti Nata says no more.
That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half.
Ford Field is the site of today's game.
Jim Nantz once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Lions talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Lions take it from the 23.
Looking to go down the field here. He caught it.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting a score.
Now 1st and 10.
Fuller's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
Bell's brought down after picking up only a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Let's go.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Ayers has the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Loss of 3 on the play.
3rd and goal from the 7.
And it's swatted away.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you'll get in position like this and you can knock it down.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7.
Stay 50.
Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Lions will tie it up with this extra point. Makes the PAT. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris is going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Giants offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Gains 14. That's reception number 2 for him. No huddle time. 1st and 10. Rashad Jennings with the reception. Gains 13. The Giants have been involved in a highly competitive game here today, and it's been their passing attack that has come through. Manning's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and and at this point, they have to hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory.
1st down at the 49. Reaches out and snatches it. So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up.
Hey, gun. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Heads up.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter. And Manning's pass will go incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Third down.
Ezekiel Ansah with the sack. Pretty outstanding work by the defensive coordinators in this one today, Phil. Third quarter, and it's all about the D.
Yeah, give the defensive coordinators a lot of credit. They came into this game with awesome game plans, and the players right on top of everything, and they played well.
Nice catch. Quinn's there to take him down. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they...
That play is going to be challenged. So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
3 down. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Second down and 8. And here's the toss. Jones is all over the ball carrier. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
Zebra. 3 down. Mike 55, Zebra.
3rd and 13.
Airing it out. Almost intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You've got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Drives it through for the field goal. And as we near the fourth quarter, that field goal has put them in great position to take control of the game, Phil.
Yeah, great job getting the field goal, and I'll tell you what it does. You know, late in the third quarter, there's limited possessions left in the football game. Now you got to manage the clock the right way and coming out here with a victory.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field.
Jones got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Lions offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it. They certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Going for the deep ball. Pulls it in.
The Lions, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Stafford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Set up now at the 26.
Double right.
Second down, 2 to go.
To the outside, Bell. Collins is the one who brings him to the ground.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Breaking huddle at the 15-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
3 down. Where's 52? Watch 52.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Bell is tackled down.
Well, when you get inside the 20, Jim, sometimes it's hard to throw the football because the defense is not worried about defending the whole field. So that's a good, solid run. Picks up good yards on first down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Bell up the middle.
Now looking at third down. Now the offense in their hurry up.
10-50, 10-50. 3 down. Mike 52. Set. 4 down. Side left. 3 down. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, Mike 52.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete. The Lions lined up now for a field goal try that can tie the game. The kick is through for 3. How about it? We've got a tie game thanks to the field goal with 1 quarter to play.
I love it. Now let's find out who's got some imagination as a coach out there. Don't be afraid. Take a chance and go out there and try to win this thing.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Giants offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
First down at the 21. And Jennings is brought down. Wasting no time now for this next play. The Giants from the 22. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Beckham's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
3rd and 9. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out. The Giants will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
The Lions get a big break here. The offense is backed up inside its own territory. They decide to go for it on 4th down. The defense comes through. Now, can the offense go out there and make them pay?
Real good field position here to start this series. The Giants lined up in the nickel. First down at the 18. Bell is tackled down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Quarters formation here for the defense. Bell takes it. Toss play. Third down following the run.
And 59.
Snap it out of the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Should be an easy one here.
An empty possession for the offense.
Oh, I think it's easy to see why he missed this field goal wide, Jim. Look, as he put his plant foot down, it just got too close to the football in bad position, and that's why he missed it wide.
The Giants now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 17-17. First down at the 21. Reaches out and grabs it. And in for the touchdown. And how clutch was that score right there, partner? When they absolutely had to have it, they get the touchdown.
Clutched by the offense. Now let's see if the defense can deal with the pressure. Can they go out there and answer the bell and finish this game off? We'll find out.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
He'll have a chance to take off. Running room on his way. The 10, touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown.
He made it. The Lions getting ready for the kickoff. Harris running this one out. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Giants head to the line. Fourth quarter of a tie game. The score's 24-24. First down at the 16. And there's Cruz. Mark him down for another reception. No time to huddle now.
Gun. Zebra.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they're all over him for the sack. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Third down after the sack. The Giants need to get to the 26 to get a first down. And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Going deep. The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
The Lions are more than happy to take that gift. The offense backed up in its own territory, and they go for it on fourth down and don't make it. Good job by the defense.
First and goal. The give this time to the fullback. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now. Defensive line shifting to the right there.
Back 54. Stay 50, stay 50. Four down. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Second and goal from the 3. They'll run it off the toss. In the end, it picks up only a yard. The Giants in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. Football sits at the 2.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Joint Bell has the reception.
Taylor's all over that offense and brings him down. The Giants will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. They'll bring out the kicking team. A field goal try to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
Carey's going to make the tackle. That return's good for about 27.
The Giants offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
First down at the 22.
Scanning the field.
And there's a great catch. That's his third catch of the day. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Mathis is there to take him down.
Zebra.
Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. This is a time when communication is paramount. You're in the hurry-up, no time to huddle, and you must score.
Yeah, that's right. They know the rules. They know what they're supposed to do. They practiced it many, many times. No reason to make a mental mistake in this situation.
The game on the line right here. He hits this, and we're going to overtime. And it's good. We are going to overtime. The Lions are ready to kick it away. Harris is going to test the coverage this time. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The corners retreating. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 18. He'll throw it over the middle. Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz. Third catch today so far. It's first down as they head to the line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gets the handle here. And Jennings is brought down after a gain of about 10.
You got to be able to fight adversity in the NFL or in any sports, but the fumble, not even thought about by this running back anymore. He is just out there getting it done.
Quinn's there that time for the tackle. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down here. Press coverage all the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Manning's back in shotgun formation. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr. And now they're in the hurry-up. The Giants have it at the 24. And it's batted down. Third down on the way. corner, step back. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lions step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
No one's going to get him now. The 10. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
So a touchdown wins this one in overtime. Quite a game, quite an afternoon, Phil.
Yeah, you know, it was very exciting. It's a shame it came down to the defense just making an awful mistake to give the offense a chance to win the game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.